So it's 11:30. We're hiking in the dark. Tyler's favorite thing to do. Ready for all the things that go bump in the night to jump on him. We'll see how far we're going up a trail I've never been up before, so we'll see how interesting it gets tonight. It shouldn't be too far, not that steep, till tomorrow, when we're gonna find a bear for Tyler to shoot.
Decided to camp last night, so we didn't put the tent up, so we packed up camp after about 3.5 hours of sleep and got moving. So as we were coming up the trail though, we ran into a really good sign. There's berries coming in this timber at an elevation that's the same as an open basin that we were planning on hunting, so I'm hoping that means they're coming in thick over in that basin, but no way to know for sure until we get over there. It's pretty misty, so it's gonna make glassing kind of tough, so hopefully that burns off, but I'm looking forward. I think we got a really good shot of seeing a bear this weekend.
Dinner for tonight. So the weather kind of shifted on us. Now we're gonna make a little fire, cook up that trout we caught earlier, because I don't think any of the animals are out, let alone the bears. So.
In that I don't say anything about anybody.
I haven't turned the camera on at all yet, but I just spotted a bear. I haven't even got to the alpine yet. Only saw it for a second and then it ran off. Doesn't look like a big bear, but I'm gonna set up, and I don't know if he winded me because it looked like he ran off, but I was thinking about sitting this anyway, and then I decided not to, but I looked back as I was passing and there's a bear right there, so we'll see. I think I just shot a bear. It looks small, but I'm alright with that. I did shoot offhand, so who knows? Not always the best shots, but just trying to self-film and shoot at the same time is kind of tough. I haven't heard any death moaning, so I'm gonna give it 15 minutes and I'll go start tracking. Well, there's my first miss with the rifle. It's tough to swallow. Could have had a bear down. 3 trips in here, watching the berries. I rushed it with this camera. I'm gonna start making excuses here, but shot felt good enough. But after reviewing the footage, it was just like the bear kind of just goes poof, place where the bullet hit. I think I hit low, which is probably because I pulled it, but well, it's just reassuring. I just looked at the spot where the bear ran up, and there's no blood here. There's no nothing. So gotta keep moving. Gotta go find another bear.
Well, the fog rolled in thick this morning and kind of slowed down what I wanted to do. I climbed up to the top of this ridge and then I've been just kind of following the ridge line. For a lot of it, it was fogged in, but now it's kind of cleared up, and I've been watching this basin for just under an hour probably. Nothing's moving. There's berries coming in around me. They're not fully in right now, but some have some color to them, so I'd only assume a couple 100 feet lower the berries are kind of all pretty ripe, but I haven't gone down there, so there's no way to tell for sure. I think I'd probably just work this ridge back, glass off the other side, but been kind of low energy today. Didn't sleep very great last night. My sleeping pad was kind of sliding a lot and just wasn't very good, so hoping I can find a bear that's come up into the alpine. I see something, hold on. I just spotted a giant bear, or at least it looks like a big bear. It's a cinnamon. It's moving my way. It's gonna be a lot of work. Almost tempted to call somebody. That was nuts. For the record, for the third time, self-filming is super difficult. I thought the bear was gonna be in frame. I went down to this rock, it was just a perfect shot. Boom. Bear tumbled. A couple seconds later, started moaning, so I'm hoping I have service right around here so I can call somebody and see if they can help me. It's a nice cinnamon bear. Yeah, it worked out perfectly. I spotted the bear kind of in this adjacent meadow, working towards me. Got my camera set up, worked down. I ranged this spot because it's kind of a knoll. I got here, and right as I got here, dropped my pack, and the bear came out like 150, 160 yards. Got the camera on it, as you guys saw, and then went down because the brush got in the way. Otherwise I could have stayed up here with the camera. And got down there, got set up on a rock, felt really solid. Dropped her, or him. It looks like a sow to me, but we'll find out when I get down there. I'm not the best at figuring out bears, so I gotta figure out what's the best route out of here. I'm thinking back up, and then more up, and then side hill, but God, it's almost doing too much elevation. It might be side hilling, just taking it across and out. I'm gonna at least get it to camp today. But yeah, I'm hoping I get service right here, because if not, it's gonna be a wild trip. So, okay. Bear down. It's a boar. Pretty decent bear. Oh, he's got a white chest. Pretty bear. I'm back. I did one load, about just over 800 feet of elevation up to the top. Took a pretty long break up there. Texted some people. Now I gotta do both hindquarters, the rifle, spotting scope, and the tripod. Oh, I'm at the false top. See that clump of trees? Bear and gear was on the other side of that.